Well, you all, hello. It is Good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So, and also, excuse the background noise. It says open mic in advance. But this is a random message. This happened previously, but I didn't get a chance to say anything sooner because I was previously blocked. But there was a Marine. There was a male Marine man who got his arm torn off in court for trying to protect the American people. So long story short, and like I'm gonna make this quick because it's a huge story about it, and plus I literally only caught wind of what hit the news or what was there for a moment, because I'm sure it's still there because they can show snuff films, they can show somebody's arm getting torn off. But the Marine, long story short, the Marine was pretty much protesting in court or during the Congress meeting saying, you all are putting the American people in danger. Don't you dare send the troops out there. Don't you dare declare war. Don't you dare put everybody in danger. Pretty much whatever you're doing, stop it, because you're going to get a lot of people harmed, to say the least. So you know how when people are saying, hey, whatever you're wrong, this and that, sit down. If you tell somebody about themselves, then they call security or they call the police. So long story short, the police come. So there's about 2 policemen or 2 of the bailiffs or sheriff that's in there in the courtroom. So they go to pull him out because he's causing a disturbance. And as he's getting drug out, there's commotion going on. Now, mind you, this is during a meeting. So you have who's ever speaking or whoever has the floor. Then you have the participants in the meeting, like who's actually here putting their 2 cents in the meeting. And then behind them, you have the crowd, which are the people, the bystanders, the witnesses, whoever it is who's privy to sit in on the meeting as far as the bystanders. And literally, while all of the commotion was going on, even up until the Marine man got his arm torn off in court, to where only one person, a lady who was recording, she was, oh my God, his arm, he is a Marine, and he's gonna tear his arm off like that. And literally everyone who was a part of the meeting, that was their eyes remained forward. So not only did they expose that they didn't give a damn, they don't give a damn about their Marines or their soldiers or their veterans or any of their patriots or anything that have you. It just let you know, which that's nothing new too. Like, I don't give a damn about veterans. America will let you know in a second. They show you better than they can tell you. They probably don't tell you, but literally all who were participating in the meeting kept their eyes forward, and that exposed the robots. The lady called them robot because they kept their eyes forward, but I'm saying those were actual robots. Because again, anything that's being on the news or in the movies and stuff, sometimes you got to put in the stunt doubles. Sometimes you have to have set up the props. So you might hear me talking and moving around, but ain't nothing telling you that I don't have wires and cords in the back of my neck, if that makes any sense. You see what I'm saying? So if they're just sitting there, mind you, let's just say I want to keep my head forward and I want to, not blink. I just might eventually do it because something, like I say, if somebody's kicking and scratching behind me, I might just out of reflex. They show no reflex, and not just one of them. We're not saying that there's millions and billions of them and maybe 1 or 2 of them might trip. Because even when it comes to the Queensmen, and they're rumored to be robots or demons too, to where whatever they're doing, but they fall out. They do the same thing. I might stand here for days, weeks, months, years at a time, but I just might tip over because maybe it comes with the territory. But in this particular case in court, there's a lot of commotion going on in the back, and there's a ruckus, which is why they had to call the police to drag the man out of there. And again, while his arm is getting torn off in court, all of the participants, the meeting participants, kept their eyes forward. No one turned around. It was probably about 10, 15, maybe 20 of them, but no one turned around. And she even said, you're not gonna turn around. You're like robots. Shame on you. And it's like, that's what you're literally yelling at a robot. And that's the whole point. Shut up and do what you're told. You know what I'm saying? As far as true control, and that's the problem. It's a war of control. That's why everything is getting robotized, so you can be controlled a little bit better. And everything was exposed in that moment. But like I said, this probably happened maybe probably even happened last month, to tell you the truth. I think we're not that far in March, but this was previously. Yeah, but you can look it up. A Marine gets his arm torn off in court, and nobody gives a damn. So I don't know if he's active Marine or maybe a Marine vet, but he he got his arm torn off for the American people. So, you know, pay your appreciations to him because he went out his way, and that's him doing his part, putting his life and his arm on the line for you, the American people, trying to save y'all. Okay, so I think that was it that I had to say as far as that particular topic. Alrighty, I will return. Be well.